Good morning. Today we'll be seeing the story All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury. Now this story is a science fiction. This story is a science fiction which is set on the planet Venus. Now Bradbury's Venus is totally different from what we know about Venus today. In reality, Venus is a very hot planet and it is totally impossible for any life forms to survive. But in Bradbury's Venus, this planet is inhabited by rocket men and women from Earth. They have colonized this planet and they are living in an underground city. One of the interesting things that Bradbury presents about this planet Venus, that in reality Venus is very hot, but in Bradbury's Venus there is continuous rainfall for 7 years and sun comes out after 7 years only for 2 hours. When the story begins, we will see that children are in the classroom learning about the sun, because today is the day when the scientists have predicted that today sun is going to come out for 2 hours. So children are learning about the sun in their classrooms, writing essays, poems and short stories about the sun. Now in this story we will have one character called Margaret. She is a girl who has come from Earth 5 years ago, and children are jealous of her just because she has seen the sun. She describes the sun as a flower that blooms just for an hour. Now children do not accept this fact and they make fun of her. They bully her, they hate her just because she has come from Earth and has seen and enjoyed the sun. Now, as the story progresses, we will see the condition of Margaret. She has come from Earth and so she is not able to adjust herself to the living conditions of Venus. As I told you earlier, in Bradbury's Venus, there is continuous rainfall for 7 years and sun comes out after 7 years only for 2 hours. And Margaret, being from Earth, where seeing a sun, you can see sun every day, she is not able to adapt herself to this change of environment, this change of condition. So because of that, she has grown very weak. She has become very pale. The redness from her, as you read the story, you will see the redness from her cheeks have vanished. The blue in her eyes have faded and the golden color from her hair has also faded. Means her condition is becoming very deteriorating day by day. So there is a talk that looking at her condition, her parents are now deciding to take Margaret back to Earth. Because of all these, children even hate her more. That not only she has seen the sun, now she may also go back to Earth. Because of all this, children of Venus, they are very jealous of her and hate her. Another thing that we will see, that all the children on this planet Venus are 9 years old. Okay, all the children on this planet are 9 years old. Means the last time when the sun came out, they were only 2 years old. So that's why none of them have seen the sun. So all these were the reasons of their jealousy towards Margaret. Now, when the story begins, you will see that today is the day when the scientists have predicted that the sun will come out today. Now, Margaret, there are some other things also that you will see, that Margaret is very different from other children. As I told you, as she has come from Earth, it is very difficult for her to mingle with the children of Venus. She is very depressed because she has not seen the sun from 5 years, and that's why she never participates in any game. Children, when they sing song, when they play hide and seek, or when they play a game of tagging, Margaret doesn't participate in any of the game. Even if she is asked questions, she hardly answers. And because of all this, the children even hate her more. Now let's come back to the story. In the story, now today is the day when scientists have predicted that the sun will come out for 2 hours. And so all the children are eagerly waiting for the sun to come out. Now what happens here? Before that, children gather around Margaret and they make fun of her. First, the poetry she has written on sun. She has written a line which reads like this, when you see in your book, the sun is like a flower that blooms for an hour. Now children are not able to accept Margaret because she is different. She is from Earth and she has seen the sun. And she knows exactly how the sun looks like. So she describes the sun as a flower that blooms for an hour. She even calls it a coin. She tells that the sun looks like a coin. She even tells like the sun looks like a fire in the stove. When she shares her experience of the sun with other children are not able to accept this. And they are very jealous of her because she is different. Now, before the sun comes out, all the children gather around Margaret and start bullying her. Okay, what they do, they take Margaret in the tunnel and there forcibly they take her in the tunnel and they tell that it was a joke. Today the sun is not going to come out. Whatever predictions scientists have made, it is all a joke. Hearing all this, Margaret is panicked. Margaret is in a state of panic because she needs to see, she being from Earth, she needs to see the sun. Her condition is also not very well. Now she is so much depressed and devastated by continuous rainfall that you will see in the story, it is said that she even fears to take bath. Such was her condition. So now, as I was telling you, the children, they forcibly take her in the tunnel and telling that it was all a joke. They tell us whatever prediction scientists have made that today the sun is going to come out, it was all a joke. The sun is not going to come out, and this makes Margaret very scared again, and forcibly what they do, they take her to the tunnel and they lock her in a closet. There was a small closet under the tunnel. Forcibly they lock her in the closet. Then all of them were very pleased with what they have done. They come out of the tunnel in the classroom where the teacher was waiting for them. As soon as they reach the classroom, all of a sudden the rain stops and the sun comes out. The children are very happy to see this. One thing you will notice that because of the continuous rainfall on Venus, the civilization which is set up by these people, the city is underground. Okay, so once in 7 years for 2 hours, they come out of this underground city to enjoy the sun. As soon as the sun comes out, the door of the underground city opens and all the children run in the sun. When they see the sun, they are very happy, they are very amazed, and they take off their clothes to feel the burning sun on their skin. So they are so happy that they run around like animals. They keep running and chasing around the forest. They are so happy because this is the first time they are looking the blue sky, they are looking the sun, and they are looking at the sun continuously till tears fall down from their eyes. So they are very happy, and teacher warns them that they have only 2 hours, so they should not go too far. But the children are so excited, so happy to see the sun that they just keep running around, playing and feeling the warmth of the sun on their cheeks and on their skin. How these 2 hours passed by, they did not notice. All of a sudden, a little girl gives out a very sad cry. What she sees that there is a large drop of rain on the palm of her hand. Now slowly after 2 hours, the sky again begin to be covered by black clouds. All the children are asked to come back to the underground city. With tears in their eyes, all the children return to the underground city. Now they were very sad. They were happy about their experience of the sun, but they were very unhappy of the fact that they have to wait again 7 long years to see and experience the sun. Suddenly, one of the child cries Margaret. Now, one thing you will see here, that children have locked Margaret in the closet and they have forgot about her. Seeing the sun, they were so happy that Margaret did not come in anybody's mind. Now, the children, the innocence and their you will see here, the innocent part of the children here. The jealousy and whatever negative feelings or emotions they have, it is all overcome by a feeling of remorse. Now they are ashamed of what they have done. So they slowly go inside the tunnel and they open the closet. Now there was no noise, there was complete silence. Earlier, Margaret was banging the door, asking them to please open the door. None of the children listened. Now there was absolute silence. Slow, and all the children, you will read in the story, all the children, they hung their head down because they were not able to meet each other's eyes. They were very ashamed, they were guilty of what they have done. As they opened the closet door, Margaret slowly walks out of the closet door, and all the children were very sad, guilty and ashamed of what they have done, and they slowly watch her coming out of the closet. This is where the story ends. Okay, now let us see some of the themes in the story. Okay, one of the theme is jealousy and bullying. As I told you earlier, the children on Venus were jealous of Margaret just because she has seen the sun. That's why they were jealous of her, and every time they used to bully her. Bully her means they used to tease her, they used to scold her, they used to make fun of her. All these things were going on. So Ray Bradbury has brought out the psychology of small children, that they are innocent, they are full of their childish nature, but in spite of that, when they see anyone different from them, the feeling of jealousy is quite obvious even in small children. But the story ends on a positive note because they realize their mistake. After experiencing the sun, they realized that whatever Margaret used to say about the sun, everything was correct. And therefore, they were very sad, they were very guilty, they were very ashamed of what they have done to Margaret. So this theme of jealousy and bullying is, you will see in the story. Another theme is space travel. Now, Bradbury has written this story almost a decade before the first man walked on moon. So you can see the vision which Bradbury had. He imagined it. He imagined, Venus is a totally different place. It's hot and life is almost impossible. But he imagined it to be a planet with continuous rainfall, where rocket men and women have set up their own civilization, and where the sun comes out only for 2 hours. So you will see that he has presented a very futuristic view that in future space travel could be possible. That's all from the story. Thank you.